Hello YouTube, this is Tammy Pie and I'm back with another video. I'm doing round 5 of hashtag Tarot March Madness, which has been conceptualized by Livy over at Crescent Dreams Tarot. And we are doing we're doing 16 decks, single elimination rounds. I am doing decks that have something in common. These two decks are both pip decks. And I gotta say, this might be the easiest one because I'm going to bet that this one wins. Although, we have had upsets and it isn't always exactly as you might expect. So our first round will be cardstock and shuffleability. Round 2 will be most favorite cards, or in the case it's been so far, least unfavored cards. And round 3, in case of a tie, is a 3-card reading. So there are a few people doing this challenge. At first, I didn't think anybody was gonna jump in on it, but all right. So this is the cool Robert and Place cloth-covered 2-piece boxes. Love them. But this is about cardstock, right? So this is his new cardstock, which is matte. It does have a little bit of a texture to it, although not really. Love those backs. They work perfectly with this deck. This deck is gilded. The gilding is a little sharp, but it is pretty. I have not done a whole lot with this deck because I'm reading the books, so it doesn't fan super well. So could use some fanning powder or soap. All right, let's see how the shuffle is. Actually, I like this gilding. The shuffle's delicious. Does group a little bit. Oh, listen to that swoosh. Yum. His cardstock is similar to Spirit Keeper's cardstock. I think, not sure. Shuffles better front up. All right. So I like it. There are a couple negatives, but you know, this is how we roll. Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition is a mass market deck. About half the price. I think these are like $20 if you go to wherever you get your. This is also pretty matte cardstock. It's a little thinner, a little cheaper feeling. But it's mass market, so the fan is a tiny bit better. It's smoother. Of course, this is an older deck. I bought this deck used, so. All right, let's check out the shuffle. This shuffle is okay. It's okay. For mass market, it's pretty good. It seems like it's clumping, but that's more about the size of this deck. This deck is a little large. Let me see if I can find an RWS. Okay, so the first Occult is a little taller and a little wider. Ink and Intuition is a less taller and less wider, but for some reason I guess it's the cardstock. It feels bigger. This, to me, I just like this cardstock much better. I like the shuffle better. So this is a brand new deck that I recently got. The only reason I haven't played with it more is A, because I was going to put it in this competition, and B, because I'm reading the book first. The book is interesting. You know, Robert and Place, man. He's all about the history of the cards and why this and why that. So there was a reason, if you watch my unboxing of this, there was a reason why it started where it did. And I'll go over that. I'll do a full review of that deck in short order. But I did want to put it in this pip deck battle. All right, so let's look at the cards. Round 1 goes to Robert and Place's first Occult Tarot. I just like this cardstock better. All right, so now we're going to pick cards I like and cards I don't like very much. And this is, you're going to be hard put to find me not like anything on Robert and Place, because I like his art style, and like I say, I like his studious approach to the cards. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the Occult Tarot. Chariot of War, Aquarius, or the stars. The majors in this deck are not numbered. This is the 6 of Swords. Interesting. Hercules. 4 of Swords. The Universe. That's Isis. Death. 2 of Coins. The King, which is actually the Emperor in this. There's the King of Coins. Here's the 8 of Swords. Folly, or the Fool. King of Swords. Love the quartz in this. The Sage. That's the Hermit. Note the lamp. 4 of Wands, or batons in this deck. King of Batons. I think the cups are named chalices. 10. Ace. And I also happen to really love his semi-illustrated pips, because each of the little tiny pictures, or what you have behind, means something. And when you're doing a reading, there's Temperance. We're adding water to wine, right? When you're doing a reading with these cards, those little pictures will often give you more than you think. Here's Strength. Interesting hat. 10 of Coins, and these coins all have little pictures in them. They mean something too. Lady of Swords, Knight of Baton, Knight of Coins, 3 of Coins, Justice, Knight of Cups. So it is cups, not chalices. The Knave of Batons, Lady of Cups, the Moon, 10 of Swords, The Mont Blanc, you don't have to wonder, it's obviously the Magician. Ace of Cups, Three of Swords, Six of Cups, Knave of Cups, Knave of Swords, the Flaming Sword. That is the Tower card, and this is this is Adam and Eve getting kicked out. Bummer, dude. Really, Dad? It was an apple. The Queen is the Empress. Jupiter, I believe, is... I want to say Jupiter is the Pope. Fortuna's Wheel. Seven of Cups. Five of Swords. Oh, look at this, Three of Wands. You'd expect that in the Five of Wands. Juno, I believe, is the High Priestess. Typhon is the Devil. Here's the King of Cups. The Hanged Man. The Lover. Says an interesting write-up. Look at this Ace of Coins. I love a good ace. Creation is Judgment. Like I said, this is actually kind of unfair because I'm a Robert M. Place-ophile. So I like all of these. I think he is kind of a perfectionist as far as his artwork goes, and I dig it. So not a single card that I didn't like. All right, let's look at this. This is also really good pip artwork. And if you're into this tattoo style, this has been like a favorite deck of many people for a long, long time. That Ten of Wands is perfect. Love the Ace. I mean the Hermit. Love the Eight of Coins. That works. And this artist has also given us little hints in the artwork. I don't love the perspective on that. So that kind of gives it to the Robert M. Place deck already. But let's look at these cards anyway, because like I say, this is a fan favorite of I actually really like that, of many in the community. For one thing, because it's so available. I mean, I think this is like between $20 and $25 if you order it on like thrift books or whatever. Love that. Great justice. And again, see, the little pictures in the pips are always useful. I do like that little devil. There's Temperance. Knave of Coins. Okay, so here is a little gripe, because these guys are both like portrait. A lot of times with knaves and knights, like the knave or the page or the princess or whatever will be a standing figure, and the knight will be a riding figure. So that's kind of a problem for me, as far as knowing from a glance. Oh, I love this death. This world is beautiful. What you're looking at. See, I like when all the coins have like a little picture in them. Like that king. Love this. Love this. Love her. I do like this king too. I like the 3. See, he looks more kingly than the other ones, but I mean, what are you gonna do? We get what we get, right? I like that. That was a good idea. Like that with the eyeball. It's okay. There we go. It's a much better knight. He looks more active, right? 5 of coins. I like that. The Fool. See, they could have done this with the knights. The Magician. High Priestess. Knave. There, see, he looks like a standing figure. And this knight, too, looks very active. Ooh, nice queen. Very kingly king. Empress. Yeah, so there's only a couple of cards that I have a gripe with. I do think that Robert and Place's art style is better. I think it's more distinct. It's easier to see. The print on the cards is more refined. The color is more beautiful. So Robert and Place, y'all. This is a super easy one. Let me just tack on the back here a little bit about this book. So many of Robert and Place's books and decks are pretty similar because he uses that alchemical reference and the what does he call it? I forget what it is, but it's a certain way that he looks at the majors, as you know, moving his soul forward from, you know, the Fool through the universe. But this one is a little different because what he's doing is he is looking at the earliest occult people, the ones who first put occult associations onto the cards. So it's I believe 18th century, 17 something, that de Gebelin and de Mallet were. So Antoine Court de Gebelin, 18th century, and when was de Mallet? I think he was a little earlier, 1781. Anyway, right. Talks about Voltaire and even Benjamin Franklin kind of in these. So these cards are compared to his deck. And so it reasons everything out. This is a nice, short, succinct book, which is kind of cool. I like his shorter books. They're easier read. And I'm going to let you go with that. And thank you for coming.